Hi, it's me Tina Amir and welcome to my channel. So for today we're gonna continue our prefix lesson for kata imbuhan awalan, MENG. So MENG for the root words or we call it kata dasar, which starts with the alphabet A, E, I, O, U. And then for the consonant, we have G, H, K. But for this video, I only gonna make for A, E, I, O, U because it's already many examples. But before I start, I wanted to tell you that I'm just gonna use informal pronunciation for formal Malay sentence and also for speaking, because I think that after some time you follow me on this kata imbuhan awalan or prefix, then I think you master already the formal pronunciation. For those of you who still not clear about that, please watch my video about confusing pronunciation and also basic and advanced pronunciation. Without wasting any more time, we're going to start with the A for ajak, and when you add the prefix MENG, it become mengajak. So both means invite. English sentence here. Abu asked his friends to play in the field. Formal Malay sentence. Abu mengajak kawan-kawannya bermain di padang. Ask actually in Malay means meminta or meminta. His friends, kawan-kawannya, to play bermain in the field, di padang. In English, I don't translate like Abu invite his friends to play in the field because it sounds so weird. So I just say Abu asked his friends to play in the field. But for formal Malay sentence, we normally say Abu mengajak kawan-kawannya bermain di padang. This is not weird for Malay sentence, but for English it's kind of awkward a bit because normally if you invite, then it means a proper place, not to the field or proper event. So for speaking, we just say Abu ajak kawan dia main kat padang. We just use root word ajak and then kawan-kawannya. Instead of we say like that, kawan-kawannya for his friends, we just say kawan dia. Main, root word also from bermain. Di padang, we just mention when we speak kat padang. So, Abu ajak kawan dia main kat padang. We move on to the next word, which is elak. Elak is avoid. So, when you add the prefix MENG, it becomes mengelak, also avoid or avoiding. English sentence here. Lulu was involved in a road accident when trying to avoid passing animals. I hope my English sentence correct here, passing animals. Or you can also say animals in the traffic, but I don't want to say traffic because I already say road in the beginning. So for formal Malay sentence, we will say Lulu terlibat dalam kemalangan jalan raya ketika cuba mengelak binatang yang melintas. Lulu terlibat dalam kemalangan jalan raya ketika cuba mengelak binatang yang melintas. Involve is terlibat, dalam in road accident, kemalangan jalan raya. So road is jalan raya, accident is kemalangan. When, ketika or apabila, but in this sentence I use ketika. Cuba, try, to avoid, untuk mengelak. But ketika cuba untuk mengelak is not that correct. So I just say ketika cuba mengelak is already sufficient. So ketika cuba mengelak, trying to avoid. Binatang yang melintas. Binatang is animal. Passing, melintas. Yang actually means that, but in English we don't have to translate that. So, Lulu terlibat dalam kemalangan jalan raya ketika cuba mengelak binatang yang melintas. Lulu was involved in a road accident when trying to avoid passing animals. That's about formal Malay sentence. How you want to say when you speak? So, you just say, Lulu kemalangan sebab cuba elak binatang lintas jalan. Lulu kemalangan sebab cuba elak binatang lintas jalan. Lulu kemalangan, lulu accident, sebab is because Cuba, try, elak is avoid, binatang is animal, lintas is pass, jalan is also street. So jalan raya more to road. Here that's normally happen. Animal just passing on the road and you were driving and you try to avoid them and then you end up in the accident. And it's so dangerous. What you can do is if you see like sign, animals passing, then you slow down. But anyway, sometimes even without that sign, they suddenly just appear. We move now to the next vowel, which is I. I for the word ikut. So ikut is follow. When you add the word MENG, then it becomes mengikut. This is informal pronunciation, okay? In this video, I just mentioned informal pronunciation. Please don't misunderstand. And if you forgot how formal pronunciation is, it will be ikut, ikut. But nobody say ikut. We always say the informal pronunciation, so it will be ikut, mengikut. So the English sentence for this will be ikut and mengikut means follow or following. English sentence for this is sometimes we regret when we follow our hearts. For a Malay sentence, kadang-kadang kita menyesal apabila mengikut kata hati. Kadang-kadang kita menyesal apabila mengikut kata hati. Kadang-kadang is sometimes. Kita is we. Regret, menyesal. Or the root word would be sesal. When, apabila, we, kita, follow, mengikut or ikut our hearts. Hati kita. But in Malay, we normally say kata hati. Hati in layman term means heart, our heart. Kata is word. So, word say by our hearts. That's kata hati. In English, you don't mention words from our hearts. You just mention our hearts. And it's understandable that it is kata hati. For the speaking part, we normally say, kadang-kadang kita menyesal sebab ikut perasaan. Kadang-kadang, sometimes, kita, we, menyesal is regret and root word is sesal. But anyway, when we speak for this one, we say menyesal instead we say sesal because we feel more comfortable that way. Sebab, because, ikut, follow, perasaan is feeling. So if you direct translate for this, it will be sometimes we regret because follow feeling. In English, of course, it sounds weird, but that's what it is when you direct translate. For proper English one, it will be sometimes we regret when we follow our hearts. But when you speak, you just say kadang-kadang kita menyesal sebab kita ikut perasaan. The next vowel would be from the word O, alphabet O, so it will be olah. When you add me, then it will be mengolah, mengolah. Mengolah means modify actually. But not everything related to modification or to modify in English suitable to use the word mengolah. Not every sentence suitable with this one. Let's see the English sentence for this. Continuous exercise allows students to master the technique of paraphrasing very well. Continuous exercise allows students to master the technique of paraphrasing very well. So for formal Malay sentence, it would be latihan yang berterusan membolehkan pelajar menguasai teknik mengolah ayat dengan baik. Latihan yang berterusan, latihan is exercise, yang is that, berterusan is continuous. So continuous exercise would be latihan yang berterusan. Membolehkan actually enable. But in English, we also use the word allows. But allows in Malay means mengizinkan. But you can also use continuous exercise enable students. But normally in English, you often heard like continuous exercise allows students, something like that. Anyway, it's also accepted if you want to use enable students. Just like when you directly translate from Malay to English. Pelajar, student, menguasai from the word kuasa or kuasa which means power. So menguasai means master. Teknik is teknik. Mengolah ayat, ayat is actually sentence. So mengolah ayat actually means paraphrasing. Dengan baik, dengan with, baik is good. But in English it means like very well, something like that. Very is sangat, well is bagus. So sangat bagus. But somehow in Malay, we will say dengan baik. So that's why latihan yang berterusan membolehkan pelajar menguasai teknik mengolah ayat dengan baik. For speaking, we just say selalu buat latihan untuk kuasai teknik olah ayat dengan baik. Selalu buat latihan untuk kuasai teknik olah ayat dengan baik. This is normally what we say when we speak. So selalu is always, buat is make, latihan is exercise. So normally when you ask somebody do this exercise, you say buat latihan. So selalu buat latihan, always do the exercise. Untuk for, kuasai, master, from the word kuasa, power, and then you take the root word from the menguasai, it become kuasai. Teknik is teknik, olah ayat, paraphrasing, just take the word olah. Olah is the root word from the mengolah, dengan baik. Dengan baik also can means wisely in English. So, selalu buat latihan untuk kuasai teknik olah ayat dengan baik. Now, we're gonna move to our last vowel, vowel U, ulang. When you add the prefix meng, it becomes mengulang. So, mengulang or ulang means repeat. Normally, when we hear something like this, there's a word like ulang suara. When somebody make announcements and then they want to repeat themselves, then they will say ulang suara. So, ulang suara is like repeat the voice if you direct translate. Indirectly, it means like say again. For this example, this is the English sentence. Rina likes to do revision together with Nini. For a Malay sentence, Rina suka mengulang kaji pelajaran bersama dengan Nini. Rina suka mengulang kaji pelajaran bersama dengan Nini. Suka is like, so mengulang kaji here doesn't mean repeat. Mengulang kaji here means revise. So when you say mengulang kaji pelajaran, pelajaran is study. So when you say mengulang kaji pelajaran, it means revision. Together, bersama, dengan with. Nini is her friend. So, Rina suka mengulang kaji pelajaran bersama dengan Nini. That's the form of Malay sentence. So, for speaking, Rina suka mengulang kaji pelajaran dengan Nini. That's how we say when we speak. Rina suka mengulang kaji pelajaran dengan Nini. Sometimes we also say Rina suka buat revision dengan Nini. We just say the word revision just like in English because it's shorter. In this speaking sentence, you can see there's no word bersama. Bersama means together. Because when you mention dengan Nini, that's already means like together. So no need that word. Well, I guess that's all our lesson for the prefix MENG with vowels. For the root words starts with alphabet A, E, I, O, U. If you like my video, please don't forget to check out my Patreon in case you are interested to have my personal service. In a way, it can support me to make more videos. Well, I guess that's all for now. We will see each other again in the next video for the prefix MENG, but with the other consonants. I guess that's all for our lesson now. Thank you for watching me and see you again in another video. Bye!